Yo, guys, so this is the third time I've recorded this video because I keep messing up. I just want to say, guys, I appreciate you, man. We've hit 100 subs and we're already continuing to grow. So let's just keep doing it, man. I want to thank you guys again from the bottom of my heart because this is something that I always want to do, which is content creation in the areas that I like to do. So gaming is just one step. We'll continue to grow and venture out into different things. But guys, YouTube doesn't do anything in terms of paying me. I make nothing off of these videos yet. But if you want to support me, you can. I'm gonna put a link down below to how you can support me if you want. You don't have to, but if you want. Also, there's a link in my bio on YouTube and my other socials that will lead you to it as well. So I want to put that out there, let you guys know. But it's not about that right now. So let's just get straight into this video. So what I want to show in this video in particular, guys, is how holding height, especially in buildings where there's zips, is very, very important in showing dominance in a fight, right? Ace, Lyric, Fade, all these guys, they pretty much control fights because they keep height. I think Ace does it better, honestly, in my opinion, than others, where he continues to control height over these guys. And to me, that's half the fight, if not more, is the constant repositioning and his ability to constantly hold a level above or two levels above a team or a guy. You're gonna notice it a lot when he is in these type of buildings, in Fragmented or anywhere really. You're gonna notice it in particular. So let's just get straight to it. All right, so he hears a res directly to his left. He doesn't use the zip immediately because he doesn't want to make too much noise and stop the res, right? Also, for you guys who are new to the game and you're trying to learn and grow, you're going to learn that the climb up that he just did, there's certain spots on different buildings in Apex where it allows you to get access to climbing the whole building for the most part, right? Ace utilizes that very well. So he hears the res, immediately jumps out so he can get sight on what's going on. Has the zip in front of him so he can use to his advantage, right? All right, knocks one. Doesn't sit there after he knocks him and tries to strafe battle with him to try and get the second guy down. One thing you guys are gonna notice is in your own gameplay especially, is that when we normally knock somebody, we try to get into that face-to-face battle with them, and it wastes so much time. What you're gonna notice is Ace immediately downs this guy and goes for the zip to do something very beautiful. If you guys don't know how to do a super jump, right? Super jumps and immediately takes repositioning and tries to get height. If this guy was really bad, he would have been down here still looking up trying to fight him. Ace does a good job of already knowing what he's going to do next, which is, so he super jumps, repositions, and takes height. The Pathfinders, the Wraith's good enough to know, like, okay, let me try and take height and reposition myself. So he downs the Horizon.
Oh, dude, my clip is ruined.
But he gives the other guy enough time to get away. But like I said, look, even with this,
what?
The whole time he was keeping height, right? Kind of messed up on that zip, but the whole time he's keeping height. What you're gonna notice right here is the same thing. So he's low on ammo, kind of low on resources until he kills this guy who's down. One thing you want to remember too is you want to build up your memory, right? You want to build up, okay, this is where I killed somebody. This is where their box is. Okay, this box has an open shield. This doesn't. Okay, this has health. You want to kind of know these things. Keep little mental tabs when you're in certain areas where that's going on. That's also another thing that separates players, is their mental capacity. How much can they remember and keep? But like I said, guys, the main thing I want to focus on here is how he's keeping height over these guys, controlling and maintaining that dominance over the fight, right? As the fight changes levels, Ace continues to stay above. So as they're going up the floors, this is Ace. Ace is still up here. Pay attention to that. Doesn't crack this guy just yet. Repositions, cracks him. Repositions again. Doesn't hit him. Repositions, takes height. You're gonna notice it every time. He's not overcommitting too hard if he can't get the down. But he's always repositioning and maintaining height. You're just gonna keep noticing it.
See it? I need it.
See? And because he has height, he's able to just shred this Pathfinder coming up. Uses the zip again for another reposition and kills the path, right? Like it's the same thing he did earlier when those guys are resin. So, all right. So right there, you notice that the Wraith maintained height over him. But because he was shooting at a guy below, she thought that's my opportunity, right? So she jumps down, gives up height. What does Ace do again? Takes height again. Gives him an opportunity to shred the Wraith. See what I'm saying? Couldn't get her down. What does he do? Repositions. Takes height again. What does he do? Doesn't get her down. Repositions again. It's the same thing, guys. Same thing. And guess what? What did I say earlier? The same box he just looted is the same box he was at when he killed the Horizon who was in the corner. Mental capacity. Always knowing where things are as you're fighting. Repositioning every time. When he goes down, he's baiting them to go down so he can reposition and go back up top. Every time you're seeing what it's doing. Every time he's repositioning, taking height, you see what it's doing. It's opening up opportunities for him. Because every time a player has to take the zip, that's the time where they don't have the gun in their hand. And it's harder to react and shoot somebody looking up than there is reacting and shooting them looking down.
That's death if I do that.
And you hear what he said? He was going to climb up as this guy has height, and you hear what he says, right? When you're climbing or you're taking a zip, you don't have your gun in your hand. Those two pretty much are the main thing. He knows that it's death if he tries to do that. This guy has height. He's climbing, which he doesn't have his gun out. He's saying what most players in this game don't know, and which is why he knows it and he's so effective at killing everybody. All right, so this is pretty much the end of the video because this guy jumps off and kills himself. But yeah, guys, I just want to just bring that to your attention every time. And most of these videos that I break down, the same thing is pretty much always echoed, because as much as people break down these kind of videos and they say a lot of people just don't get it. Maintain height, guys, when you're in especially zip buildings. You always want to maintain height. Don't get so thirsty for the kill that you give up your good position to go to a bad position just to get a kill. Like, you will get the kill, but maintain height. Keep a better position, right? Like, learn to hit your shots from far away. Learn to be able to look down and shoot instead of having to be up close, leveled, and being able to shoot, right? Learn to do more with less, right? Ace is able to do more with less HP than dudes with full HP. And like I said, you'll notice this theme throughout a lot of my breakdowns. Players are able to do more with less who are really good. Players who are good maintain height. They hit their shots as well, and their mental capacity is high. A lot of those things, you guys wonder how players are so good, and I mean, I'm telling you it verbatim, how you guys can be just this, like, as good as Ace, and you could be better than Ace, you could be better than Lyric, you could be better than these guys that you look up to. You just have to, like, know what to look for when you're watching this, and I hope that I can be that kind of voice for you guys. Like, I hope that I can show you what to look for when you see these guys do this, and you think that, like, I can't do this, but you can do it. So that's all I want to say. I hope you guys are killing it in your Apex games, man, your Halo games, your Valorant games, whatever you're playing. Like I said, I love making these videos, man. So like I said, I'm gonna leave a link down below for you guys who do want to support me, man. You don't have to, but if you do, I would greatly appreciate it. Guys, that's it for me, man. I'm out. Peace.